And yeah, this is just gonna complicate the whole thing. Do you mind? I'm trying to do the outro here and you're pushing me around.
Peggy 18.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, back to another episode of Graveyard Keeper here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, on this episode we will continue the story, and first of all, what I'm gonna do is put in the automation for the water well. This is gonna help us do one of the quests, and then I'm gonna talk to Marquis regarding the danger from the vampires. Ah, Keeper, you're just in time. I was just about to visit you. We've had terrible news. The king was in terrible rage and refused even to speak to my cousin about our bid for clemency. His son's wedding was disrupted. The bride is dead. Oh, what happened? Inquisitor! A group of inquisitors led by some Lady Beatrice accused her of witchery. They produced some evidence, so the court's judgment was swift. That's bad. By the way, that Lady Beatrice you just mentioned paid me a visit. She's looking for you. We've nowhere else to go, so I hope she stops looking before she finds us here. We'll have to stay here for a long time, maybe forever. How can I help? First, we need an improved warehouse and an improved campfire. Ooh, more building. And one more tent would be just right, so we can take in more refugees. That smell. Is that cloves? Where's that coming from? Weird. Seriously, that lady should stop doing Inquisition's work and should prioritize working on, for example, perfumes, because it's days after she visited me and sprayed me with that thing and everyone can still smell the perfume. So I'm not really sure what the heck did she use, but man, if it lasts for this long, that would be awesome. Okay, let's put in lentils and pumpkins. I'm gonna have to bring in a bunch of seeds, but I'm not really sure if it's gonna change just about anything, because... Oh, look at this! This is a new dish! What the hell is that? Is that some kind of a bread? What is that? A mushroom patty. I seriously sometimes wonder if there is even a reason for me to do any of this stuff that I'm doing here. But one thing which I want to grab is the quality fertilizer, because I want to cultivate some crops and get my hands on more gold star seeds. So that's gonna work at the farm. And I'm gonna grab a stack of honey, and I need to take a look at the happiness requirements for upgrading the campfire and the warehouse. I really hope that by upgrading the warehouse we can store in more stuff, and potentially it might lead to the cook cooking better stuff. Okay, so what do we need? The residential tent, that's gonna be soon done. The storehouse, we do have the silk here. Campfire, I do have the stone, I do have the fletch, but it's gonna require a stupid amount of happiness, which means that is gonna require time. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go and work around the farm. I do wanna also take a look at the Pagan Amulet of Spirit, so... What are the benefits of this thing? Hard worker and 8 points of energy. That's not that great, to be perfectly honest. So maybe I will not play around too much with that. Looks like the meals which I dropped off, some of them have disappeared. So good news, everyone. But most of them are still here, so at least we know that the benefits are that the refugees will eat these things. I do not see any water in here, however. So let's just grab, I don't know, like 50 points of water and drop it off in here. Maybe that's gonna help increase the speed at which this will work. So we're gonna go back home and I'm gonna plant some crops here. And I'm gonna utilize the fertilizer which I have left over from the refugee camp. Maybe I'm gonna have to make more. Unfortunately, there is no way for me as of now to acquire stuff such as the gold star quality seeds. So basically you need to cultivate silver star quality seeds with the best quality fertilizer, and that is the only way to which you can accumulate sufficient amount of the gold star seeds. And because one of these farms requires 24 seeds minimum, it's gonna take you a while to get there. So yeah. Okay, so let's go and grow some pumpkin. Just keep in mind that if you're growing pumpkins, make sure that you place them on a spot that will not block your path, because when the pumpkins get bigger, you will not be able to walk through that specific field, so keep that in mind. Also, we're gonna have at least some crops to cultivate. You know what, let's go with onions up here. And we're gonna go with pumpkin over here, so this way it will not block me. Gonna go with some lentils too, just to potentially do a crop of gold star lentils later on. Still have some of the fertilizer. Pumpkin can go there. And the onion can go here, and hopefully we're gonna get some gold star quality stuff out of this. Do we want to drop off something, anything? Yeah, I could have dropped off the flitch actually at the camp, and I'm such a moron. Okay, we can at least send off a box of veggies. And when it comes to you shipping some of these goods, actually what I found out through research and experience is that each of these has the same value. So it's completely pointless for you to go through the grind of getting the porcelain pitchers when you're gonna get the same amount of money for the box of goods which just contains nails and flitch. So don't bother with that, just use the porcelain pitchers for your marble crematorium and things like that, and it's going to be much more valuable for you at the end. Okay, so one thing which I would really love to have on me is some wine, and the wine will be utilized in order to... Where did that wine go? Did that zombie like immediately take it, or what the heck just happened? Yeah, it looks like the zombie just took it. Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna be fine. I can just take some beer or just honey itself, and that will replenish my HP too. The dishes won't do that, so I'm gonna probably just keep them for now. And I'm gonna take both the Pagan Amulet, the Vampire's Jaw, and the Witcher's Eye into the dungeon. Let me just put in something more to be made in the meantime. And let's go into the dungeon. This will at least give us the time that we require for the happiness to be accumulated at the refugee camp. You know what, let's grab both the meat and the beer. We're gonna equip those. Now let's go see what happens if we go to the level 8. This episode's gonna have a bit of everything, I do believe, or at least I do hope so. The biggest problem which I found out with some of the quests and some of the main NPCs in the base of the game is the fact that with some of them it's extremely easy to progress further with their reputation, while the others are extremely hard to do because you need to fulfill certain really annoying tasks. Okay, so let's go and take a look at the level 8. Now I have cleared out the dungeon, so I'm not really sure if this will prompt the spawn of additional enemies here in the level. I also don't know where exactly am I gonna find the person that I'm looking for, and if I need to somehow trigger the event by, I don't know, like using this or equipping this, because you don't have even the option to do so. There is no room for your character to equip the amulet. It's just the fact that when you have like the Witcher's Eye, you see these weird purple clouds and you can interact with them. And so I'm hoping the same will happen since we have the Pagan Amulet. So far, nothing. Okay, this is gonna take a while, so maybe I'll just speed up the footage until I find the person or creature or whatever the heck it is we're looking for. Okay. Not that it bothers me, uninvited guest, but what made you bring this thing here? Hello. Oh, you mean the amulet? Well, it's for attracting spirits and... Amulet? Not that it matters, but all I see is just a disgusting mix of wax, hair, and human flesh. If I were still alive, I might be laughing right now, but emotions are foreign to me. Well, let's change the subject. I need a bit of help. Assisting anyone would contradict my philosophy of progressive ignoring. In short, I care for nothing, and despite everything, I could find your leg and bring it back if you help me. I don't believe you. You cannot imagine my absent but painful suffering. Like anyone with 2 legs, and in case you didn't hear me, I don't care. What a weirdo, but I know another 1-leg fellow who could help. I have no idea who he's talking about. Okay, Shepherd. Unfortunately, we cannot utilize the teleportation stone out of the dungeon, so what I'm gonna do is go to the level 9 and then leave the dungeon, and from here we can actually teleport to the town. Let's go to the Dead Horse. And we're gonna go talk to him. I'm gonna also grab some beeswax because I'm running super low. The cloud is still there. That's weird. Should not be. Is it the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing. So the guys want to get Rose, but, well, then the guy with the one leg shows up and he just sweeps her off her feet and does inappropriate things in public. Let's go talk to him and see if we can do something with the spirit. I need some help. It's related to the vampire queen you told me about, and... Has evil already drawn so close? I see. Rose! Rose! My sweet chipmunk, what happened? Aw, what a cute nickname. Time for battle, my love. My final battle, perhaps. Prepare my equipment and pray for me. Wait, you seem to... Oh dear, does it mean you'll be late for dinner? It means I may fall in battle. Today's enemy is greater by far than any I've faced before. Oh no, don't leave me. What will I do all alone? And what will the neighbors say? It's my holy duty, my love. Let's go, Keeper. Let's die like heroes. Yeah, I kind of cannot die because I'm immortal and that whole shtick. Stay behind me. She could strike at any moment. Listen, I'll explain it to you a third time. He's just a harmless ghost, and we just need to convince him to help. True evil often comes in harmless forms and loves to divert your attention. How many people are visiting me these days, even though I don't desire visitors at all? Look here, Shepherd is an one-legged guy. Can you trust us now? It depends on how he lost his leg. Oh my god. Well, I and several other brave guys from our order were hunting two spirits. Hunting spirits? He's joking, forget it. His leg along with his hand and his eye were taken by an unknown lady. What do you... So he totally understands your absent but painful sufferings. Now help us. Tell me everything you know about the woman who took your leg. She was very proud and overbearing. Her voice was like thunder. She used archaic words. I haven't heard living people talk like that for hundreds of years. And she said that I can always get my leg back from a place called Misty Quagmire. Giggity. Please recover my leg from that place, I beg you. Though, as I've said before, I don't really care. I don't know where this Misty Quagmire, giggity, is, but I've heard about it. About 25 years ago, a famous university scientist, Marquis Theodore Sr., found a book there. Could that be the father of Marquis Theodore Jr.? It was an evil book full of dark magic. They called it the Necronomicon. You gotta be kidding me. The Marquis studied it in secret, and eventually the book drove him and his wife crazy. It was in the execution square the day that the Inquisitors brought them to the fire. They roared like wild animals, tried to bite their captors, and shouted things about the ancient curse. Jesus! My intuition tells me there's no vampire queen here, therefore she must be on another floor. Sad story, but it contained a clue. Marquis Theodoro might know where this Quagmire, giggity, is. Or I could ask Clotho. She's been living in these swamps for many years. You know what? We're gonna go talk to Clotho first, and then we're gonna go and talk to Marquis. So let's go to home. We're gonna leave, and I'm gonna run to the swamp, and from the swamp I am then going to go to the camp. I do have, I believe, the required supplies such as fledge and stone over there, but it's just gonna take time, and therefore by me talking to Marquis Theodoro Jr., even more time will pass, even more happiness will accumulate, and as we require like 8 points or 6 points to level up these things, as much information as I can have will be useful in the meantime. Ask about Misty Quagmire. Clotho, do you know where Misty Quagmire is? I'm not gonna do giggity every time. Come on, I'm not that weird. Misty Quagmire? Oh my dear, I beg you, don't go there. Don't go there. The heart of the swamp, veiled in darkness, full of suffering, it will consume you. Dark rituals have defiled the ancient land. No more beauty, no purity, no peace. Like an innocent soul caught in a web of vices, like a fragile butterfly reborn as a voracious parasite. Tell me, do you feel its pain? Tell me. Clotho? What? Clotho? Clotho? She's not herself. What should I do? A rotten winged demon haunts you, whispering your name in the gloom. Asking again and again for a blood sacrifice. Clotho? Look upon me, ancient god, look upon me and weep, though I care not for your tears. Clotho? What, keeper? What a pleasant surprise! You visit me so rarely. How can this old lady help you? She doesn't remember anything, but Jesus, what was that? You know what? I'll be back later. Okay, and since we still have some time, let's see if we can talk to Marquis. Ask about Misty Quagmire. Marquis, this may not be most pleasant topic for you, but I'd like you to show me the path to Misty Quagmire. Marquis? What do you want with that place? That's a big secret, Marquis, but it would be a great help. The Quagmire is not a thing that helps, it can only destroy. There's no place more evil or more terrifying. It's like asking a ghoul for help. That's just a matter of approach. Besides, ghouls don't exist. I don't know, I mean, they've promised this ancient curse and I haven't seen a single undead yet. Like smart people say, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, Keeper. But if you insist, we can return to this issue after you accomplish your part of our bargain. So I'm gonna have to upgrade these things. We are only at 4 points of happiness. Damn it! Why do I require 8 points of happiness to build additional refugee camp? They keep constantly raising the required points, which I would need. That sucks. Okay, let's drop off some of these things which I do not need currently. Like the flitch. And I don't know, let's drop off some of these meals because they're just pointless for me to hold on to. Ooh, look at all this dough. Cha-ching. Okay, I'm gonna need to bring in some more nails probably and some iron parts too. I have 18 points of stone or 18 units of stone here only. It's gonna get dark soon, so everyone will go inside. Okay, the flitch is okay. That is fine. I do not see any requirements for the nails and simple iron parts. It looks like we can build additional beehive, but I did not see a room for that. Maybe if I go to the town. And I'll talk to the beekeeper. He always has bees. It's much more efficient for you to just buy them in comparison to like try to find these in the beehives. Unless you have your own beehives and you just want to grab them. Because if I go here and try to pick up the honey, most likely I'm gonna get honey and a bee, but stuff like beeswax and such is really hard to come by. So let's see if we go back to the refugee camp, if I can build the additional beehive. Unfortunately, beehives do not increase the happiness of the refugees, and as I assumed, there are only like room for 3 of them, so yeah, I was correct. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is let the time pass and let the happiness accumulate. I'm gonna keep the 10 bees here in the meantime. Really need to upgrade this damn place because we are running out of room and the cook keeps doing the dumbest stuff ever. I'm gonna grab 60 units of dough. Just because you can mix dough with honey and you can make a bunch of muffins and dishes like this. I really need to fetch more crops for them so that they stop farting from all the lentils. So I'll talk to you once some time passes. I'll be able to accumulate some happiness at the refugee camp. We're gonna be able to upgrade these things. And also I might try to summon the donkey to see if we can progress further with his storyline. I mean, I'm not really sure. Yeah, there's currently nothing which I see, so I'm gonna try to summon him. And I'll talk to you in a few moments. Okay, come on, 7.93. Hook me up with 8. Residential tent, beehive, no, storehouse number 2, or campfire 2. This one requires more points, so this would need to be only 2 points. Let's go with the campfire 2. Damn, okay, looking good. So that will mark one of those things, and now we can get up to 10 points of happiness, which is awesome. And once again, it's gonna take a while for the happiness to be accumulated. Not really sure if putting in some more dishes would help out, but we are starting to run super low on room, and I did not bring any additional seeds currently, because I'm not really sure what would be the best thing for them to have access to, and if they also require a specific amount of certain ingredients to be stored at the storehouse in order for the cook to cook something. Because you can see that she can make a whole lot of lentil cutlets, and she made also a stupid amount of mushroom patties, but I don't see them doing anything additional. So that is truly interesting. I would also love to see if I can find out how to make the mushroom patty. I do wonder if she will give me a recipe. Oh, okay, so cool. She actually does have recipes. So I'm gonna grab all of these. Milk, hold on. Simple snack, yes. Jelly desserts. I don't think I have this. I don't think I have the patties, and I don't think I have the cheese dishes. In lentils we trust, vegetable sap, and milk processing we do have. Wow, I'm just about to spend 23 silvers on this. It's pointless for me to request a recipe for in lentils we trust and other ones of these dishes which I already received. So let's take a look at the remaining recipes. We should be able to learn new stuff. Okay, so we can make panna cotta, honey pudding, and berry pudding. Interesting. We can create a vegetable patty, mushroom patty, and even cheese patty. And the last one, cheese pie and cheesecake. Okay, cool. The biggest problem with that is, of course, once again, I have only one kitchen. So, hold on, we have one more. Okay, so you've unlocked the last technology, grated carrots, grated beets, and boiled eggs. I cannot believe I had to buy a freaking recipe in order to learn how to boil egg. But lots of people struggle with how to make boiled eggs in real life, so what the hell do I know? And that should make it. We should have now all the newly added recipes. So I'm gonna probably try to do what I did with the previous episode, where I prepped the vegetable set, the honey cake, and the lentil porridge, fancy lentil soup, and lentil cutlets. So if you did not see the episode, go check it out. I'm gonna also try to leave a stamp for it in the video here on the top screen, but I'm not really sure if I won't be too lazy and if I won't screw up the recording in order to find this, so who knows. I'll guess you'll have to see in the uploaded version of the episode. And yeah, I think we have covered quite a lot, so I'm gonna cut the episode off here. It's gonna take a long time for the happiness to be once again accumulated and for me to build the additional tent and get additional refugees. So theoretically, if we would get to at least those 10 points of happiness, that would be the best thing for me, because then I can build the tent and get the additional residents of the refugee camp. So yeah. If you did like the episode, please consider giving it a like. It helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. This is why all the content creators keep begging you to like their videos. And also, if you do like what I do here, just know that I publish content on a weekly basis, so if you will consider subscribing to the channel. I publish mostly playthroughs, I do discussion videos, I do tips and tricks. I'm planning on doing a whole lot more things, but with the COVID situation and what's currently available when it comes to computer components, I'm not really able to put together a decent enough system. Plus, I'm waiting for the launch of the AMD 5000 series processors to see how they work and how they handle certain productivity and gaming situations. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go with Intel again. And yeah, this is just gonna complicate the whole thing. Do you mind? I'm trying to do the outro here and you're pushing me around, dummy. So yeah. That will be it for this episode. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you at the next one. Thank you for watching, stay safe, have fun, and bye-bye. Seriously, I'm gonna light your freaking tent on fire for pushing me around. Do you know how stupid that makes me look? It's not like I don't look dumb enough while I'm recording this stuff. Man. Seriously. Honey would be flammable, or if those lentils would work as explosives, the whole freaking place would be torched already. Let's just go for a night run. Maybe I will scare some vampires and that will help me sleep.